let's get started.
Okay, well, first we're gonna do a quick little shot just to get things going. So cheers, and let's have a great show.
Looking forward to it.
Wonderful.
Tasty.
Rick Pitino, head coach, has moved on since having sex with a shady woman in a Louisville restaurant. I think we're gonna hear from Miro a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see his intake and throw out some X's and O's at us regarding the game that he's gonna
You're gonna hear his intake? Liberty, they're coming off a 20-loss season, Matt, and you're gonna actually be representing that team. What do you think about that?
Yes, I've been able to watch many of Liberty's games this year, and I've noticed that they're on an upscale their last 6 to 7 games. Most of them were losses, but they did look good, and they're going to be strong going into the tournament.
Okay, well, glad to hear they're on an upscale. Okay, the next matchup. Get a chance to take in a lot of American games this year?
I gotta be honest with you, I never saw him play a lick of basketball all year.
Actually, I can care less about the actual game.
Is he going to be able to carry this team in a tournament?
Yeah, it's good to see Miro getting Harvard. It's a good correlation there.
Yeah, you would actually never associate Miro with Harvard unless it was the CUB spread pool. Coach Dana Altman, been a major disappointment since coming over from Creighton, Matt.
Well, he made the tournament. Isn't that something to say? I don't know why you would call it a disappointment.
Okay.
Is it true you paid your entry fee with a bag of pennies? The CUB spread pool was honored to be joined with Jerry Jones to get a private tour of their facilities, and let me tell you, their bathrooms are immaculate.
Did the NCAA tournament just put them in because of the death of Rick? Or I'm not really sure.
There is a conspiracy theory that could potentially be it, but we'll never know. But they're in, and Majerus, they'll be looking down from above, I'm sure.
Are they wearing anything on the jersey to represent Rick?
That's something we'll have to talk to St. Louis. We'll make a phone call maybe in the break, and we'll see if we can get an answer for that.
Exciting stuff if they're wearing some kind of, maybe like a grease stain or something on him.
I hope so, yeah. He was well known for his eating.
I think this tournament will be in honor of Rick Majerus, and I really think the Billikens will come out strong.
I thought last year's tournament was going to be in honor of Rick Majerus.
I think every tournament from now on will be.
Rick Majerus, rest in peace, the old Utah coach, led him to a Final Four back in, what was that, 96?
96 it was. Keith Van Horn and Andre Wilson, I believe.
Really? I have no idea who was on that team, but I'm impressed. Our statistician will look that up, and you're likely going to be incorrect.
I'm sure Ron's going to have a little... Can I cut right now?
You had all the great stuff, too.
There you go. He's going to win this game by a nose. Yeah, okay.
Do you have to write this stuff down? You want to write like a couple of things down? Yeah.
Hold on.
You can use that, yeah.
Sorry, Chris.
Win this thing by a nose. Like he's really sniffing out the competition, and Duke.
Sniffing out his competition.
Beautiful. Where the hell is Albany?
New York.
East New York, northeast part of New York.
Yeah, Matt Rose thinks it's the northeast part of New York. The potential National Player of the Year on Oklahoma, Buddy Hield.
Oh, wow, Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, Buddy the Elf. I think actually you want to cover the individual who has Oklahoma.
I don't know much about Cal State or the Oklahomas.
Well, Zlatan can't be happy with the Akron pick. They lost their point guard Alex Abreu to drug trafficking charges.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah. I'm surprised actually Bill Weldon didn't acquire that team somehow.
That would have been a shocker.
Big break this year when they got Dyshawn Pierce back from suspension.
Oh, yeah, it's... I don't even want to do this one. Let's just move on.
Let's cut to Lou Scanicio.
All right, Syracuse Orangeman, baby. I am very happy with this selection. You got a great coach in James Boeheim.
Right. Wow. Lou, I don't know. He's pumped up about this team, but he doesn't even get the head coach's name correctly.
That wasn't even close.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
He's been there for over 20 years, right?
Yeah. Very, very long history for Jim Boeheim.
Jim Boeheim.
Tony Bonomo facing off against Syracuse. Tony Bonomo's known for his temper, kind of like Boeheim had earlier this season.
Yeah, Jay Boeheim.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, it's great then.
Did you see what he did with Ohio last year in the tournament?
What did he do?
They really had a great tournament.
Elite Eight?
I'm not really sure.
Sweet 16?
Sweet 16, possibly? My numbers guy, I should have written that down.
What time is this game going to be played? I heard we have a time that... Yep. 3:30 p.m. game Thursday.
can you get talk for a couple seconds on your Weber State and Xavier matchup in the East bracket of the NCAA tournament? You are currently holding Weber State as your school.
What state? Weber State?
Weber State.
The college, not the state.
Can you spell that?
It's spelled W-E-B-E-R.
Oh, Weber State, like from Hang Up Weaver?
No, not Weaver. Weber. Enjoy. This is the last thing I need right now. W-E-B-E-R.
Oh, like Weber?
Yeah, Weber.
Weber Grill, but it's pronounced Weber.
Yeah. Davidson players must watch out for Adam Woodbury for poking eyes. An Iowa player had a little poking eye controversy this year.
Defensive move, just poking people's eyes up and down the court. You could play better defense by poking someone's eye.
Arkansas 17-16 against the spread this year.
Fantastic.
Isn't that a stat?
Yeah, that's a great stat.
It's Weber State versus who?
It's actually Weber State, and it's versus Xavier. Xavier. Yeah, we'll accept anything at this point.
Yeah, so what's my opinion on the matchup?
Yes.
I really have no opinion because I've never heard of any of the teams. I'm going to go with Xavier.
You're going to go with Xavier, the team that you don't have.
Well, I don't even know who I have.
Weber State, remember? We've been discussing this for a few minutes. Played a great schedule, number 2 strength of schedule, number 2 RPI. Are those just going to be numbers when it comes down to it, though, facing off against a tough Harvard team?
That's a great question, Michael. I don't really know the answer to. I gotta be honest, I haven't seen either of those teams play this year.
I don't believe I watched more than 5 minutes of the contest.
So I'm looking forward to possibly not watching a minute of that game.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to actually watch this game, but it's one thing Joe Dvorak and I have in common is a relationship with Angelo the barber in Riverside. Joe Dvorak's not able to go to Angelo anymore because he doesn't have any hair to cut. But
he didn't.
It's tough, and I'm sure I'll be down that road soon. So
if you need a haircut, talk to Matt Rose. He's got a guy for you.
Time for a haircut, potentially, though.
For the child or for Scott?
I'd say both.
Oh, that's who I have?
Yes, that is who you have.
Okay.
So you want to switch your prediction, or are you going to stick with Xavier?
Well, it's a spread pool, so you never know what's going to happen.
I'm actually shocked you know that.
First thing that came out of this conversation.
Yeah. He's a pretty good athlete, relatively unknown.
He's got a nice looking body also.
We're here scouting for the NCAA tournament. Creighton, Nepal. We got Doug McDermott on Creighton, potential National Player of the Year. Matt, what do you think so far about Doug's performance tonight?
Oh, Doug's a fantastic athlete, great player.
He's shooting now. We'll see McDermott's free throw style.
McDermott, you're cute! Is Luciano going to go shirtless during this game, you think, while watching it?
Yeah, he's got a great wingspan. He's going to be exciting to watch in the pros. Great legs. It's going to be fun to watch him jump.
Matt Rose, I'm joined alongside. It's great to have you back this year.
It's good to be here for the first time, or is this our third?
This is our third. Arizona, Kevin Karaco, 7-5 in their last 12 games. Can't be happy going to the tournament with that record.
We got the stat there.
Do you know the Northeastern mascot? Donkey probably has no idea there wasn't even a Northwestern State school.
I didn't either.
Eastern Washington, rumor has it, they may pull off an upset here.
Wow. That would be a upset.
Yes, it would. Before this tournament starts, I've known he's actually recently run into a little bad streak gambling, so that could be part of the reason.
Let me put my surprise face out really quick.
But he's got Creighton. McDermott, great scorer. I think he's going to like the pick.
Yes, that's going to be a fun one.
The number 1 seed Arizona, represented by, shock the world, Chris Ulrich.
Let me put my surprise face on.
He'll be facing off against the number 16 seed Weber State. Sorry, but represented by Matt Rose.
Looking for a huge point differential against these two teams.
Differential.
I'm sorry?
Be in the wrong here about them winning, but I like the enthusiasm and anytime going against a Chris Ulrich, it's.
All right, next up, the number 6 seed. I actually thought you were going to say a few words about Dean Smith.
You know what? He's a great man, and I hope him well.
You know, he passed away this year.
Finished recording, you may hang.
Jeez.
Straight to voicemail. Jeez. Well, that's another one.
What, I called the wrong number.
Oh, okay. Let's try this one. All right, our next matchup. We're going to... Oh, no. That's fine. The number 6 seed, Ohio State Buckeyes, will be recommended by... the Ohio State Buckeyes will be Ole Miss game, represented by Michael Swanson. I'm not real happy with that, but... the fuck... Shit. Notre Dame, puke stained shorts, ugly.
Let's see if there's any fake girlfriends involved in this game also.
Tony Zeman getting North Carolina. Tony Zeman's known for controversy. North Carolina has a little controversy with this fake African American studies class that a lot of the basketball players were enrolled in this year.
Sounds very racist. Their number 22 player, he rarely comes off the bench. I hear when he does, he packs a full punch.
Oh, that's very interesting. I heard Brent Musburger is actually a fan of the Iowa State co-eds. I think we got a video to look at here.
Next man game brought to you by Motel 6, and I am pleased with this selection. Oh, yeah. Why not a selfie? The fans of Iowa State, the 6th man of the game.
Whoa, yeah. Brent, go get some.
Yeah, very, very intriguing. Nice, interesting picture of Tom Izzo here.
Yeah, on the beach with his wife, Samantha. It's a very lovely picture.
Very romantic.
Yes.
Looks like they have a great family
A little
life.
hand-holding going on.
I think he's got a daughter as well.
Yeah, she's a cutie pie.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Hopefully he'll be ready for game 1.
No, he is actually expelled from the university for some type of sexual assault allegations.
Oh.
Larry Eustace. Larry Eustace has been in the media in the past for his known drinking antics with fraternity houses on campus.
From what I'm hearing now, he went sober recently, so this should be an interesting game if he's going to be on the sideline sober.
Okay.
Something I'm not going to be probably watching. I tend to watch his games when he's drunk. He was more entertaining that way, but it should be an exciting game regardless.
Yeah, we'll see if he's a better coach, sober or drunk.
One of the top players in the nation is also playing in this game.
Really? Who's that?
This guy right here. And he looks great.
What's that guy's name?
Brad Thompson?
Brad Thompson, solid player.
Well, he seems pretty pumped up for Michigan.
I'd be shocked to see if he knew anyone on the team, name-wise.
Well, he may not know anyone on the team, but he may know Stauskas' girlfriend. Let's take a look.
She's a cutie pie.
Yeah, he can shoot and he can...
Scrumptious, almost good enough to eat.
Yes.
Oh, and I do have to correct myself. Tom Izzo's wife's name is Lupe, not Samantha.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I'm glad you got that information.
John Stockton's son plays for the Zags as well.
Oh, is he? Is he still there?
I believe he is.
Okay, wow. Very impressive knowledge by you. It's 2-5 in their last 7 games. That's not going to translate to victories in the tournament. Yeah. Oh. With now current Chicago Bull Tony Snell. Snell's mother at one point called Alfred a motherfucker.
Wow.
Indiana head coach Tom Crean got the number 1 seed. I think the guy's a piece of shit, though, actually, Crean.
Fuck North Carolina. We're going to take them out in the first round. Then we're going to take off first seed to Kansas. Then we're going to play into the Sweet 16. Javon Pinkston, Jay Wright calling the plays. Nova Nation. We're going to do this. Let's go, Villanova. Let's go.
Oh, Tom Swanson. We haven't seen that kid come out on an evening after 9 p.m. in, 3 years now?
4 teams in the CUB spread pool, and he went 0 for 4. Didn't win 1 game. So your luck is probably going to be pretty good here.
Yeah, usually when you go 0 for 4, you don't technically win a game.
Well, that usually goes on in NCAA nowadays with the advent of coaching changes and money being thrown around like candy canes.
The number 1 seed in the East region, Villanova. Represented by...
That's going to be a Ballydale of a matchup.
It'll be a Ballydale. All right, next... Yeah, your head's sweating pretty heavily right now.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you like to clear the air on what happened in Nashville for the world to know?
There was a public intoxication ticket in Nashville, Tennessee.
Where did you spend the night?
The Davidson County Jail.
Oh, that's a tough one. Also, is it true you became Facebook friends with a guy you met in jail?
Yes, Jock Yates. We are Facebook friends now.
Okay, great. Hey, Scott, thanks for talking to us tonight. I hope you have a good rest of the evening.
Yeah, go Ohio State.
All right. Okay.
Thanks, Scotty. Scott, we lost him.
We lost him. said goodbye. So.
Oh, that's usually what happens. I think Chris looks at this as a loss. Lou looks at it as a win. That's the glass half empty, glass half full scenario going on.
There was a little controversy in the North Riverside Rec League this year. With Baylor's uniforms matching the uniforms of Cougar Nation. So we're going to show a little bit who wore it best. What do you think about in this photo? Who wore it best, Cougar Nation or Baylor?
Dodger Nation looks like they wore it a little bit better in this photo.
Okay, that's what we hear a lot, is Cougar Nation does wear it best.
Kevin, are you going to be wearing your Harvard shirt this weekend? I thought you have a Harvard shirt you're portraying as a former backup quarterback years past.
No, that was at Yale University.
Oh, is Yale? Jeez. Miro on the horn right now. Miro.
We are going through the tournament bracket, and you were lucky enough to get UMass. Any thoughts on receiving the team UMass?
What did I have to do?
You, in the Chris Ulrich spread pool, you received the team UMass, University of Massachusetts. Any thoughts on getting them as your team?
Unfortunately, we've had, they're still drinking, so I have no idea what's going on. So, can I talk to you tomorrow, by the way?
You can talk to me.
We're still kind of celebrating the St. Patrick's Day weekend, so...
Any other thoughts on receiving UMass?
No. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, what the fuck?
Do you think that their point guards are going to be able to get past the big guys of Iowa, Tennessee? Tennessee?
Yeah, fuck off.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
Fuck off.
That could have gone any better.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you give me a napkin, Matt, when you're up. You jackasses. Fuck. Oh my God.
And that wraps up our selection show, Matt.
It's been a pleasure, Michael. I really enjoyed this and look forward to doing it next year with you again.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for helping out here. I'd also like to thank Chris Ulrich, the commissioner of the league. And good luck to all the contestants, and have a great NCAA tournament. Pat Rose is a credits guy. He's not going to get a shout out. You get a shout out in the credits, but not on camera.
I've been busting my ass all day, and that's about the other. I can't even get a shout out.
Yeah, you're going to get a shout out in the credits. People are going to wonder why your beard was full the entire time.